Congrats, Yannick. How did you feel out there for your first official match in more than 2 months?
Yes, I was very happy. We put in a lot of work to be back on court. It felt great. Obviously, not the way you want to win the match. So I wish him a speedy recovery and hope it's nothing too bad. But yeah, from my side, I'm very happy to be back on court.
Anyone in English?
What were you most pleased with out there on the court today?
It's tough to pick one thing. I mean, it's for me it was just the general feeling to be back competing. I've put in many long days in the off season trying to become a better tennis player, and but at the end of the day, the most important part is to go on court and to enjoy. So it's very special to start the season in a night session match here in a Grand Slam, and the packed stadium, and just trying to do your best. I felt like he started off very well, hitting some great shots. I tried to understand his game a little bit. We've played some back on a couple of years ago, so things have changed a bit. So trying to understand his game style, and then after I tried to raise my level, which worked very well.
Mark.
Jannik, congratulations. A bit of a broader one. Can I get you to discuss the changes you've made to your serve? I guess in particular since the US Open, why you felt they were necessary, and what you've sort of done there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not only US Open. I felt like the serve was and still is a shot where I need to improve. It's the only shot we have where we can do everything by ourselves. So there is a lot of room to improve, and we changed a little bit the motion, the rhythm of the serve. Before it was a bit too fast in the beginning. Now it's a bit slower. The toss usually was a bit more in front, a bit on the right. Now it's a bit more back and over the head. But at times I still lose it. It's not a shot where I feel very safe with. But in the same time we are working on that. And yeah, it is one of, if not the most important shot we have, because it can give you so many great things, and yeah, so let's see how I'm gonna serve this season.
Hey, Jannik, Jim Courier asked you about your off season. I'm curious how much time you spent in the mental gym this off season, if you were working with Dr. Ceccarelli and his team, and how important that is as you go through the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked, me and Ricardo, for sure. I haven't been in his gym, but we are in contact, trying to understand, and also working on a couple of things. I have my home kit, with me, so whenever I need to work on, whenever I feel like I can work with that. It goes a bit by period, how I feel, also in what mental statement I am in. For sure, there is still, some room to improve, but yeah, I've been, in contact with him consistently, and it's good to have a stable person, also from this point of view, and he understands me now also a little bit better. So by time we understand each other better, I understand his work ethic, and we try to work on that.
That's in English there.
Okay, so you had an exhibition match in Korea before you coming to Australia. So how much of an impact did it have it on you preparing for your match in Australia?
And the one in Korea.
Yes.
It's it was great. I feel like most importantly to connect with people, and playing again in front of many people. It was very nice. I felt like there the level of tennis was it was a bit different, because the the surface was not easy to play on. So, but I felt like still the level was a good level. But I also knew it's not gonna impact, in the start of here, because the conditions and everything is very, very different. So yeah, but it was great, to see new fans and new people in Korea. I've never been, and I would love to spend some more time there in the future. It's very, very nice, and the people are so nice to me and to Carlos and to all the team. And yeah, it was some really nice couple of days, and then we come here. Of course, it's the priorities have changed. Now you try to go as far as possible here in this tournament.
Italiano.